Welcome into Galena Sports Live and happy Friday, everyone. Tonight we bring at you some more CNC action, a doubleheader on Friday night between the Columbus Titans traveling to take on your Galena Bulldogs. The Bulldogs come into this matchup with a record of 4-14, and Columbus comes into this game at 9-9, currently sitting third in the Caney Valley Sub-State. Galena currently sitting seventh. Before we get any further into this pregame, wanted to let you know Galena Sportside pregame is presented by Mercy Specialty Hospital and Orthopedics in Galena, an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs right here in Southeast Kansas with all private rooms and spa-like surroundings. Learn more at mercy.net or call 620-783-1732. So thank you, Mercy, for sponsoring our pregame and allowing us to bring this game to you guys live on YouTube tonight as we have a great matchup tonight. We'll break it down more when we return here on the Mercy pregame show. All coming up after this.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the four-states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have two convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your phone started today at J. Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Welcome back in to the Mercy pregame show as we're about 7.5 minutes away from tip-off. We'll look at each team's most recent game, starting off with Galena. They dropped their game at home against Riverton 40-45 in a hard-fought game. It came down till the end, and Riley Boyce led the way with 26 points. Galena had a great opportunity to squeeze out a win there after going on a 2-game losing streak, and it could have moved them up in the sub-state bracket a little bit, as this game and next game are the final 2 games of the regular season until we start sub-state play, not next week, the week after that. So it's getting close to playoff basketball, and state basketball is right around the corner after that. So it's starting to heat up in postseason basketball, and there's never a better time to play your best basketball than now. And Galena, their last game out against Riverton, played tremendously. They allowed a lot of offensive boards, but they were able to turn Riverton over, and they were able to shoot the 3-ball really good. They made 8 3-pointers in that game, the highest mark they've had this year. Riley Boyce had 4 of them. Arista Sturgis had 2, and Riley Meyer had 2. Those are all key players you're going to want to watch out for tonight for Galena, as certainly this team's led by Riley Boyce, their leading scorer, and the one who gets the offense going, brings the ball up the court, finds the open people, and then scores when she has to. And Galena's shot making on the perimeter will be key tonight. Riley Meyer's going to have to knock down some shots for Galena. Also, Arista Sturgis and even Morgan Strong. We saw Megan Fields last game on the offensive and defensive glass. Was magnificent and was able to chase down some long rebounds and also be able to box out very efficiently. And that was a great thing to see. I saw her get quite a bit of playing time last game compared to the last 5-10 games or so. So I believe she might have been injured. I'm not fully sure about that. But on the other side for Columbus, they took on Baxter Springs and won 47-18. They've won their last 2 games, and before that they lost their last 3 games. So it's been an up and down season for Columbus, is looking at the record, win, loss, win, loss, win, win, loss, loss. So it's been up and down, and hopefully Galena can knock their 2-game winning streak off, and Galena can get the last 2 games of the regular season, then come out with wins and go into sub-state feeling good about themselves as a team and make some noise in the postseason, hopefully. But the first time these 2 teams met off this season happened January 23rd, where Columbus came out victorious 52-22. So pretty dominant fashion. They held Galena to 22 points, one of the lower scoring games of the season. But be interesting to see how Galena handles this Columbus team today. Is Columbus looking to move up to second? Well, let me check this out. So Columbus is solidified at the they can't move any higher than the 3 seed, but they have 9-10 Riverton, 8-10 Caney Valley, 8-10 Frontenac. All those teams right there chasing them still. So this win or loss could mean a great deal for them tonight. Just about 4 minutes until tip-off. We'll go ahead and take our second commercial break. When we come back, we'll have keys to the game, starting lineups, all that coming up next on the Mercy pregame show here on your home of Galena High School Athletics, Galena Sports.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome back into the Mercy pregame show. Looks like we're going to go ahead and do the national anthem, then we'll come back with some area matchups and starting lineups, keys to game following shortly after. All right, so welcome back in. Great job by the GHS choir here to perform the national anthem. Now we send it over to Cole for the area matchups.
All right, so today we don't really have too many area matchups. Most teams already played their games for the week, but we have two teams playing two 3A matchups, CNC matchups, kind of CNC is the way the regionals works. So we have Baxter Springs playing Girard at Girard. That'll be a really good game. Both teams have been pretty good this season, especially Girard. Girard needs this to try to take up in the rankings. But then we also have Frontenac playing St. Mary's Colgan. Also a really good game. Frontenac beat Colgan recently. Last time they played, one of Colgan's.
Yeah, it was on the boys' side. Frontenac was able to upset them, but Colgan played very close with Girard, where Colgan ended up coming out with a 2-point victory.
Save that insight for later. I totally just got mixed up there. We're at the girls' game. So, yeah, Colgan girls are undefeated. Maybe this could be an upset victory for Frontenac. Frontenac girls look pretty good against Galena. So, if any team's going to do it, then them. Cooper, do you have the starting lineups?
Yep, so we're going to get started with the starting lineups here for each team. So starting off with Columbus, we'll have junior number 0, Katie Mooney. Senior number 2, Gracie Major. Junior number 3, Briley Johnson. Senior number 12, Ava Harmon. And senior number 25, Macy Allison. Then for your Galena Bulldogs, we'll have junior number 2, Riley Boyce, senior number 3, Arista Sturgis, freshman number 15, Weston Russell, freshman number 21, Riley Meyer, and senior number 34, Megan Fields. As we're underway here in Galena, doubleheader, the end of the regular season here. As we get close to it, Galena in the white and blue uniforms, Columbus in the red and yellow. And we'll have a backcourt violation on Galena. So it looked like it got tipped initially, but officials rule it did not.
Oh, Galena winning the ball, the jump ball at the beginning, and then going on to just turn it over, but that's okay. It's a good start for Galena, other than the mistake.
It'll be interesting tonight. Turnovers have been a huge issue for Galena this year. 3 straight away. Katie Mooney is good. Columbus has the first points of this game and off to a 3-0 lead, but the turnovers will be huge. That's just extra possessions you're giving the offensive team, or the opposing team, I should say, and less possessions you're giving your own team. Riley Boyce thought about it, loses her dribble, guarded closely by Katie Mooney. Now Sturgis in the corner, blow by, loses it momentarily, able to regain it. Top of the key, Boyce. Takes the screen. Major not allowing any room in the paint. Deep 3, Riley Boyce can't get to fall. Long rebound out to Megan Fields. Inside Megan Fields. Riley Boyce trying to split the defense, and she's fouled. So there's going to be the first foul of the game committed by Columbus. Briley Johnson whistled for the foul.
Bulldogs doing a good job here, just keeping the ball, holding longer possessions and not making any far passes that are going to get intercepted or and they can get turned over easily.
There was a good look inside the paint, just a step inside the free throw line from Megan Fields. Just couldn't knock it down, but a good look, and be Columbus basketball the other way. Major driving in the lane and double dribbles. So each team now with 1 turnover. 2 minutes into the game, 3-0 Columbus lead. Riley Meyer has the ball. She's taking an expanded role in this offense starting here towards the middle of the season up to this point, and shown the ability to knock down some perimeter shots and some mid-range shots will be a key tonight. And Arista Sturgis, she can just stay out of foul trouble, can be a contribution. Weston Russell inside layup, no good. Rebound ripped away. Ava Harmon has it. And now Katie Mooney bring it up the floor for Columbus. Down low, Harmon, spin, triple team, maybe quadruple. Katie Mooney jacks it up from the wing, and it's good. Mooney responsible for all 6 Columbus points. 6-0 Titans. Galena has Bennett and Strong set to check in at the scorers table. Riley Boyce on the wing has it. Columbus in a 3-2 zone. Kick to the corner. Weston Russell will be called for the travel. It's a lot of daylight over on that corner, the far side corner from our setup. Got going a little too quick. Gives it back to Columbus and Katie Mooney. Major handling the ball across the top of the key. Major, Mooney, and Allison spaced out along the perimeter. Double team inside, and a foul's going to be called They're going to get Wesleyan Russell for the fouls. Great thinking on the double team. Just got a little bit too much contact on the arm. And there'll be a Columbus turnover. So now Galena looking to get their first points of the game, 4 minutes in. See if they can do it this possession. Been a slow start offensively for Galena. Columbus has 2 field goals thanks to two Mooney threes. Down low, pass stolen away. I believe that was Bennett that got her hand in the passing lane. Each team 3 turnovers now. That last dead ball we had, Dakota Bennett and Morgan Strong checked in the game for Megan Fields and Riley Boyce. Or not Riley Boyce, Riley Meyer, wrong Riley. Riley Boyce was the one with the ball in her hand. And might have called was it a carry?
I believe so.
I kind of looked away up at the scoreboard.
I think it was either carry or travel. There wasn't any double dribble or anything.
Okay. So it'll go as a Galena turnover and back to the Titans of Columbus. Corner 3, Major gets the friendly roll. Columbus points have strictly come from the 3-point line. Makes it 9-0. Galena started off a lot like this against Riverton and got a spark. Morgan Strong started the game with a 3, and then Riley Boyce started knocking down some shots. Sturgis drives baseline, trying to get to Strong, and it's stolen away. Galena hurting themselves right now on the offensive end. Coach Shockey energizing his team to pressure the ball. There's a right wing 3 on the way. It's good. Holy cow, they're on fire. Katie Simpson knocks it down. Columbus leads at 12-0. 2:27 to play in the first quarter when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
So, welcome back. Galena calls their first time out after Columbus has shot 4 threes and made all 4 threes. They're off to a red-hot start.
Yeah, Columbus really hot from the 3-point line. Galena's trying to play a 3-2 to try to defend it. I'm curious on what they do from the timeout to try to prevent the 3-point shot.
I agree. They got to get their offense going here. We'll see what they dial up out of the timeout. Riley Meyer dribbling at the top of the key. Find Riley Boyce. Hesitation. Now able to control her dribble. And we'll have an offensive 3 seconds in the lane called on Galena. So we saw a couple of those last week, but before last game, I don't think we'd seen any of those calls this year, really. So I know it's a rule in the game of basketball, but it's just not something I've seen called too many times, and something not a whole lot of people pay attention to. That's why they got 3 refs on the floor and able to recognize that. And here's a 3 for Mooney. It's good. Her 3rd 3 of the game, and Columbus 5 of 5 from 3. Galena trying to get something going, anything going offensively. Here in the first quarter, still scoreless. Sturgis driving. She'll get it poked out of bounds. It'll stay with Galena. Riley Meyer checks in the game for Morgan Strong for Galena. Galena will inbound from their own baseline. Successfully able to do so. Riley Boyce off the screen gets bumped, and it'll be on the shot. So Riley Boyce will go to the line and shoot two. They held up two.
Yeah, I saw
confused me too.
Yeah.
But it looked like she was trying to pass, and I was like, okay, they're going to give her a couple free throws. But it was number 2 that actually got called for the foul for Columbus, Gracie Major. Columbus back with the ball. Three-pointer on the way off the left side of the rim. Megan Fields able to rebound it and tipped out of bounds off Columbus. It'll be Galena basketball. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Galena still looking for the first score. It's been a drought early on. Riley Boyce, awkward shot and gets fouled. Going to send Boyce to the line. Foul's called on Katie Mooney, her first. Team foul number 3 on Columbus. Riley Boyce has the first points of the game for the Bulldogs. And second one left short. Katie Simpson with the rebound. Quickly down low in the paint. Layup no good by Riley Johnson. Galena with the basketball under 20 seconds to play. Riley Boyce kicked to the corner. Now they'll slow it down and potentially wait for the last shot. Myers turns it over into the hands of Riley Johnson. Left-hand layup. The other end's good. And that's 7 first-quarter turnovers for Galena. It gives Columbus a 17-1 lead at the end of 1. When we come back, we'll have second-quarter action after this.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5360.
So welcome back. A little bit late getting back, and Katie Simpson knocks down the 3 for Columbus. Not many misses for Columbus from the three-point line. I think 1 three-pointer missed in that first quarter. They start the second quarter making one. They're 6 of 7. Passing around the perimeter, Briley Johnson's 3, no good. Rebound, Megan Fields, ends up in the hands of Riley Boyce. Already a big deficit. Galena wants to crawl back in this one. It's going to have to start now. They're going to have to figure out a way to neutralize this 3-point attack from the Titans. Riley Myers 3 up, too strong, and a rebound by Columbus. That was collected by Macy Allison for the Titans. Now Mooney brings it up. Right wing, Gracie Major 3, rattles around and goes. 23-1, your score. Start of the second quarter. Over to Riley boys. This is a completely different Galena team than we saw in that Riverton game. Riverton was a good team, and Galena was scaring them there till about the last 2 minutes of the game, but they're Galena able to draw a foul. It goes on Gracie Major and send Wesleyan Russell to the line for the Bulldogs. Russell's first is good. Dakota Bennett and Riley Meyer checking the game for Megan Fields and Riley Meyer. Two of two that time from the line for Russell. Galena still hasn't recorded a field goal in this game. 3 points all coming off of free throws. Gracie Major straightaway 3, no good. Rebound by Morgan Strong. And Galena will take it the other way. There's an offensive foul. It's going to be an illegal screen set by Arista Sturgis. We'll turn it over back to Columbus. Galena 8 turnovers to this point. Columbus 3. Both teams started off first 4 minutes with about 3 turnovers each, and Galena giving some extra possessions to Columbus. There's going to be a foul on Arista Sturgis. Picks up her second foul in the last 10 seconds. And Galena has 2 team fouls in this quarter. Pass was tipped on the inbound by Riley Boyce. Ended up in the hands of Morgan Strong. Boyce fast break opportunity, shot blocked, but will stay at this end with Galena. Riley Meyer checking in for Arista Sturgis for Galena, and Ava Harmon checking in for Gracie Major. Or nope, Bradley Johnson for the Titans, correction. Boyce in the lane, floater, shot, no good. Rebound by Ava Harmon. Gracie Major drive to the hoop. Wide open layup, no good. Offensive rebound, Columbus. Kick, corner 3, no good. And there'll be another opportunity. Major finds Simpson for an easy layup. So 2 offensive rebounds there give Columbus a couple extra chances, and they make the Bulldogs pay. Right wing to Strong on the right wing, Meyer on the left wing. Now Russell in the corner. Columbus been quick all over the ball. Stop, shot, no good. Rebound Columbus. Gracie Major will bring it up the floor for the Titans. Left wing, Simpson's through, no good. Rebound Columbus. Dish down low and another second chance point. It's a third offensive rebound by Columbus. And they lead 27-3. Riley Boyce, 3, banks it in. And the Bulldogs have their first field goal of the game at the 4-minute mark in the second quarter. Pass down low. It's turned over. That was Macy Allison trying to get it down low and give it to the Bulldogs. Pass down low. Russell spin move. trying to get it to Boyce. So it's tipped out of bounds by Gracie Major and will stick with Galena. Megan Fields checks in the game for Dakota Bennett. And Briley Johnson will check in the game for Macy Allison for Columbus. There's a turnover pass on the fast break to Simpson. Couldn't get it done, but that is Mooney in the lane, able to draw a foul. And foul goes on Riley Boyce, her first personal foul of the game, team foul number 1 of the quarter. Mooney's first free throw gets the friendly roll to fall. Kendall Hunt checks in the game for Galena. Riley Meyer leaves. Second one, no good. Fields there to get the rebound for Galena. And Riley Boyce trying to save it, steps out of bounds. Wasn't sure if it was off Columbus or Galena. Probably a smart move, but foot was out of bounds, and it'll give it back to the Titans. Titans return the favor with a turnover. Galena down 22 in this one. 3 minutes to go until halftime. Make sure you stick around for the Leah Smith halftime show here coming up at the conclusion of the final 2 minutes and 50 seconds of the first half. Columbus had a red-hot start to this quarter, or half, I guess, and been able to force turnovers. There's another one, the 11th. Columbus been playing with some tempo. Corner 3, Briley Johnson, no good. Rebound, Ava Harmon. Pass down low, Simpson, turnaround fouled by Megan Fields. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. Kayla Matthews checks in the game for Galena. Morgan Strong takes a seat. Galena has 3 freshmen on the court. That's a lot of youth right there, and people you're going to see for a long time for the Bulldogs. Simpson knocks down second free throw and gives the Titans a 24-point lead. Kendall Hunt with it in the corner, trying to get it to Matthews. It'll be tipped off of Galena and back to Columbus. And not sure what we got here. I think something legal screen, or wasn't an offensive 3 seconds. They didn't hold up the 3 in their hand. Just about 2 minutes left in this first half. Columbus executed their game plan perfectly for Galena. It's been the opposite. Had some turnovers, and Columbus played some really good defense, made it hard on Galena. They've been guarding the ball pretty high. That time, Mooney after it, pickpockets, and her layup's no good. Had something on the court. But Galena's been throwing those cross-court passes. Those are dangerous passes. Columbus been jumping the passing lanes and stealing them away. That's what a zone's supposed to make you do, is make you want to throw those cross-court passes. Defense is sitting back and just jumps out of their spot and gets a fast break layup. That time Mooney couldn't convert the layup, but had a really good opportunity. Boyce, three, no good. Rebound by Columbus. That's Ava Harmon that came away with the rebound. Gracie Major the other way. Dish down low. Kick to the corner. Katie Simpson just inside the three-point line. No good. Gets her own rebound. And Kendall Hunt comes away with the ball.
Galena so far doing a really good job getting their hands in the passing lane. Intercepting passes are causing disruption to them. Just too bad they're not able to convert on these offensive possessions.
Yeah, they've forced 8 Columbus turnovers, Cole, but Galena's turned it over 13 times themselves, and it seems like anytime Columbus hasn't turned it over, they've made the shot or got an offensive rebound and a second chance point. Katie Simpson's three way too strong. Galena with it. Katie Mooney all over, diving on the floor. And a timeout on the floor by Columbus. Coach Matt Leet for the Titans calls a timeout with 22.7 seconds left. We'll take it with them when we return in 30 seconds, the remainder of the second.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
There we go. So welcome back. Quick inbound for Columbus. They knock in the three. Mooney, fourth three-pointer of the first half. Gives their team a big lead. Galena looks to get some points going into the locker room. They've been all over Riley Boyce this game. Last second hoist was no good. And that'll send us to halftime. Your score 33-6. Coming up after this, the Farmers Insurance Leah Smith halftime show. All after this.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the four states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
More time before you wake up in the wild.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Adding points to corporate mountain.
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
And Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom. And your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Welcome into the post-game show. It's presented, post-game.
Halftime.
We're at the halftime. Halftime show is brought to you by Lewis Smith Farmers Insurance, 4-state agency serving Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. Lee and her team have the products, services, and experience you're looking for. Give them a call today and see where they're more than just insurance. So your score at the break, 33-6. It's been all Titans. They had 8 3-pointers made. 7 of those 8 3-pointers came. 6 of them were in the first quarter, and then 2 of them were in the second quarter. And they started off red hot from the 3-point arc. Katie Mooney had 4 of the 3-pointers. And both teams had their fair share of turnovers. Galena had 14 turnovers, which is a large number, and Columbus had 8 turnovers there in that first half. But when Columbus turned it over, Galena seemed to just give it right back, and Columbus was playing some really good defense. They were pressuring Galena really high, not even allowing them to get into their half-court set. And for Columbus, it just threw Galena out of their rhythm, only able to salvage 1 field goal in that first half. It was a Riley Boyce 3. The other 3 points came from free throws. It was Riley Boyce made a free throw. She had 4 points in the first half, and Weston Russell made 2 free throws, which is the Galena scoring in that first half. And also Columbus, 5 offensive rebounds, not a super large number, but they were able to convert off of 2 of those offensive rebounds, and 4 of the 5 offensive rebounds were in the same 2 possessions that they got the second chance point and scored in. But that's definitely not the difference. It's been Columbus' ability to make shots from the perimeter, and also they turned their Galena turnovers into fast break points, and they've been able to make their free throws, and that's what's got us to this point. Their defense has been outstanding. You got to give props to them. When Galena just hasn't been ready for this Columbus defense yet. They've seen this team once this year and lost by 30 points. So Galena knew what this Columbus team was going to bring to the table when they play them for the second time this season. But Columbus came out ready to make a statement, and that they've done so far here in the first half. 27-point lead. Cole, what's your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, Cooper, I think Galena did a good job getting their hand in the passing lane and causing forced turnovers. I think they had quite a few of those, and they've really had that all season. I think Weston Russell does a good job intercepting passing, kind of read where the next pass is going to go. And I think overall, that's kind of where they're excelling. Other than that, offensively, they're kind of struggling keeping up with Columbus's three-point shooting. Columbus can really shoot from the three-point line. We didn't really get to do that first game, and I didn't know that they were so proficient from the three-point line, but they are. They just pass around the perimeter and really try to get the three-point shot off. And Galena's trying to circumvent that by doing a 3-2 offense, and it's just not really working because they just pass it so fast. They pass it around the perimeter so fast and get off shots. When they do, they're on target. So it's really hard to defend. I think coming into second half, it's going to be a really hard fight for Galena. It's an uphill battle. And I think Galena needs to come out playing like it's 0-0, or if they're trying to go for the comeback, they're playing like this comeback and just playing lockdown defense and just offensive possessions. I think is the key to second half. Is offensive possessions. Get some more points on the board for sure.
Man, it'll be a heck of a comeback. This is probably the best comeback I've ever seen in my life if it happens.
Hey,
I mean,
there's always that
27
chance.
points is a lot.
Always that
for any
chance.
team.
You always gotta look up. You always gotta look up. You can't look down.
But we'll go ahead and, with that being said, we'll go ahead and take our second commercial break. When we come back, we'll be set to get third quarter action underway where Cole Grand's going to bring play-by-play to you guys. If you let him get some play-by-play work in, he'll start to work into that role a little bit more upcoming. So we'll have third quarter action when we resume after.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Four States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. Four States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Four States Smart Car. For seniors, Four States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Four State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at fourstatespharmacy.com.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have two convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Welcome into third quarter action. Cole Grand hopping on the mic. Cooper wants me to try out play-by-play, so I think today is the best day of any. Arissa Sturgis with the three-point shot and makes it right off the bat. Galena's red hot starting. Hopefully going for the comeback here. Cooper doesn't think it's possible. I always see it's possible.
It's a good start.
Columbus inside the post. Going for the shot. Makes it. Boyce bringing it up the court. Galena getting set, boys. Meyer with the ball. Over to Boyce. Boyce looking for a pass. Doesn't find one. Back to Meyer. Meyer on the left wing. Boyce back up the top of the perimeter. Meyer passing into Russell. Russell getting double teamed here. Leaves Boyce wide open. Takes the three. Makes it. There we go. 2 threes right off the top from Galena. Grayson Major now with the ball. Galena inbouncing it to Grayson Major. Major bringing it up the court.
Exact start you want to see for Galena, able to knock down shots. Hopefully they can have a start to this third quarter like Columbus did in the first quarter.
Major with the ball into Mooney. Mooney bumbling a little, but getting the ball back. Calling a foul on Galena. Galena picking up an early foul. Scored 12 Bulldogs, 35 Columbus Titans. Inbounds to Mooney, over to Major. Major over to Johnson. Galena almost with the rebound, just going out of bounds off of Strong's hands. Back to Columbus inbounds. Major inbounding it. Inbounds to Mooney. Mooney passing it up to Johnson. Galena stealing the ball, causing a forced turnover. Boys taking it up the court. Over to Sturgis. Sturgis on the three-point line. Takes the shot and makes it. Galena having a red-hot start. It looks like timeout. Columbus trying to get their footing after Galena's start. It looks like we're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back shortly with Galena Sports Live.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the four-states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Columbus inbounding it. Boyce on the press. Johnson to Major. Johnson bringing it up the court for Columbus. Looks like they just have Boyce on Mooney. It's their assignment for defense. Major now left wing, takes a shot, misses. Johnson comes in for the rebound. Columbus three-point shot, misses. Strong with the rebound now. Gives it to Sturgis, over to Boyce. Boyce bringing it up the court. There's a mismatch. Looks like foul on Columbus foul. So Boyce will inbounds it for Galena now. Boyce gets it out to Russell. Russell on the top of the perimeter, right wing. Now Boyce on top of the perimeter, Boyce with another three. Swoosh. Columbus back. Mooney bringing the ball up. Major now, top of the key, gives it to Johnson. Johnson gives it back to Major. Major driving in. Pass it to the right wing. Johnson now top key, driving in. And that's a Johnson mid-range shot.
Yeah, Galena's already had 4 threes to start this quarter. Columbus made 2 mid-range jump shots, so a good start. And what you want to see, Cole, maybe you're the good luck charm on the play-by-play.
Sturgis three-point shot, swooshes again. How many is that? 5 threes from the second half, right, Cooper?
Yep, that's the Galena's 5th three.
Major brings it the inside, tries to get to Allison, but Strong intercepts it. Looks like they're going to call her just out of bounds, but great play by Strong, getting in the passing lane and getting the ball, slowing down the offense. They had forward momentum there. Major with the ball. Mooney now, right perimeter, drives in. Strong, stealing the ball from Simpson. Now Boyce with it. Take the pass over to Sturgis. He wasn't ready, but still gets the ball. Now Boyce has it, top of the key. Off of Strong pick. Boyce 3. Brings it to 6 threes for Galena girls here, coming out really hot. And another Columbus full timeout. We'll be back here 1 minute shortly with Galena Sports Live.
gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live. Columbus now with the ball. Galena so far playing a great second half, bringing the deficit down to 24-37. Looks like there's a fight for a ball. They're going to call a jump ball. It's going to go to Columbus. One thing to note here is Sturgis, who's shooting great this second half. I believe she has 3 threes this second half, right, Cooper?
Yeah, she's shot really good from three. She also has 3 fouls, so a 4th foul would be critical for Galena to lose or have to make her take a seat on the bench.
They're going to call an on-the-ground foul against, I believe, number 2, Gracie Major. That brings her to 3, I believe, as well. So she's been a pretty good player for Columbus, and she's in foul trouble-ish as well. Sturgis 3, just barely misses, but Strong gets the rebound on the ground. Boyce gets a fumbling ball.
She got fouled. Originally, she was going for the ball, and then it's an official's timeout. It looks like we got Megan Fields down for the Bulldogs, so they'll check that out. And we'll take it. Well, she's walking off under her own power. That's a good sign always.
Yeah, Fields has been pretty good. She's been getting a lot of rebounds and quite a few turnovers in the paint when Columbus decided to go in. Seems that they haven't been taking as many three-point shots this second half, and I think that's also helping Galena make this.
And these last 2 games, Megan Fields has been critical for Galena on the offensive and defensive boards, being able to box out and have somebody else there to rebound other than Weston Russell.
So Galena had a good press, but Columbus still got the ball back after it went out of bounds. Now Major bringing it up. Major giving it to Harmon. Harmon trying to drive in, but foul by Sturgis. Not a good foul. That brings Sturgis to 4. She's in foul trouble. Sturgis has a pretty, almost every single game I've seen, she's gotten to 4 fouls or fouled out. So, and she's been pretty good shooting. She's been one of our top shooters, especially this game alone, this second half alone. She's been shooting really proficiently from the 3, so it's really tough seeing her go. But another Wesleyan Russell steal gives the Galena back the ball. Galena Bulldogs 24, Columbus Titans 40. Boys with the ball with the top of the key, or left wing of the key. That makes sense. Boys driving in, goes for a 2-point, makes it. Leads the 26 Bulldogs, 40 Titans. Major bringing it up, gives it over to Johnson. Johnson driving. Now we have fumbled that one a little bit, but Major 3-point shot and makes it. Galena still keeping the intensity up. Boyce now left wing. Looks for a pass. Gives it out to Meyer. Meyer giving it back to Boyce. Boyce still has her dribble, taking her dribble. Hoping to set something up here. Meyer goes back to top of the key. Boyce still with the ball, though. Gives it to Strong on the right. Oh. It looks like a pass attempted to Boyce was fouled. Boyce was fouled on it, so that brings Columbus's fouls to 4 with 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Oh, Fields coming back in. Great addition. Pass looks like it went a little bit over the head of Meyer, but now Russell with the ball. Galena recovers. Also now looking for a pass. Can't find one, but gives it to Meyer. And they call a Galena timeout. Really good Galena timeout by Coach Shockey. So we'll have a 30-second break. We'll be back here shortly with Galena Sports.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena. Locally owned and rooted in our community, 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
Still Galena ball. Yeah, she was out of bounds. She tried to attempt to hit it off of Boyce there, but was just a little late. Oh, Major with the steal. Major drives in. Mismatch. Mooney now takes it. And it looks like it's a shooting foul on Boyce, so Mooney's going to take 2 free throws here.
Well, that first 5 minutes of this third quarter, it really just seemed like Columbus thought this game was over. Galena came back and woke them up. Their coach Lee for the Titans had to call 2 timeouts, and Columbus seemed to respond. Galena got it as close as 13, but Columbus had the answer since.
Yeah, Cooper. And now Mooney takes her second shot, misses the first, but makes the second, brings it to 26 Bulldogs, 44 Titans, with 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Boyce brings it up for Galena. Mooney guarding her. Strong now on the right wing. Over to Meyer. A Galena inbounds here. Looks like they're going to have Strong take it. Strong looking for somebody. Gives it to Russell. Russell has an open look, but Major runs in and fouls her. They will call it a shooting foul, so she's going to get to take 2. Russell makes her first.
Galena only has 3 different scores in this game. Riley Boyce has 15, Arista Sturgis has 4, and Weston Russell has 3 right now. So not very many people or different players getting points for Galena. And
so we'll recap. Russell misses her second, gives it back to Columbus. Columbus brings the ball up. Now we have Johnson with the ball, gives it up to, so I'm trying to learn, Allison. Allison takes the 3, misses, but Columbus with the rebound and Harmon with the putback. Now Galena ball. Boyce brings it up, looking to set something up on offense. Boyce electing to take the 3 and makes it. Boyce is absolutely red hot. I haven't seen her miss this second half. I'm sure maybe she has, but I haven't seen it, so
sure hasn't seemed like it.
And as Columbus travel, gives it back to Galena. Galena down by 16 points. It's a Bulldogs 30, Titans 46. Definitely still, Galena's still winning the second half, bringing the deficit down for sure. I believe the score at half was 6-33. So now Boyce with the ball for Galena. Gives it to Strong on the right wing, to Meyer in the corner. Russell now on the inside. Almost had a back door, but then Meyer from the 3 just barely misses for the buzzer beater. That brings it to a score of 30 Bulldogs, 46 Titans for this third quarter. We'll be back for the fourth in 30 to a minute.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live. The third quarter was probably the craziest third quarter I've seen from Galena girls coming from such a deficit. Brings it back down to 16 points and still, I would say, winnable if they play the same way they did the third quarter and also some really good defense. It hurts them not having Sturgis in. She's at 4 fouls, so she's still coming, but she's in foul trouble. And, you know, it's been kind of a common thing this game. Cooper, do you have any stats from the third quarter that you want to share or anything like that?
Galena had 6 3-pointers in that quarter. 18 of their 24 points, scoreboard just shut off on us, but 18 of their 24 points came from the 3 ball, and also they only turned the ball over 2 times. In the first half, they turned the ball over 14 times, so that gives them extra possessions, and they were able to knock their shots down. They scored 24 points in one quarter compared to 6 with some really good basketball and got them back in this game, and it's still not out of reach. It's going to be tough, but it's not out of reach by any means.
Definitely not, Cooper. So going into this, it looks like we had a scoreboard issue. They're going to call referee's timeout or technical timeout. I'm not really sure what they'll call on that.
I think what they're looking at is the clock because it started, and the whole time I was talking, which was more than 5 seconds they were playing, but
okay.
There'll only be 5 seconds off the clock. So,
all right, so Columbus ball starting out this fourth quarter. Looks like we got I honestly am not sure.
I think they called it was an illegal screen off the ball. They were trying to get some kind of backdoor, and they said an illegal screen because the referee was pointing over here on the far side, like around the arc and corner.
That makes sense. I was still looking at the scoreboard after all that. So Boyce getting aggressive, gives it back out to Boyce. But aggressive into the paint with Russell, back out to Boyce. Boyce takes a 3 even though it doesn't count and makes it. So that's another made 3 even though, it doesn't really count for points. But she's knocking them down tonight is the point I'm getting at. So now Columbus back with the ball. Johnson bringing it up. Columbus just passing the ball around the key. Johnson with a 3-point shot makes it. Brings it to a 19-point lead for Columbus. Galena now with the ball. Boyce bringing it up. Looks like they're going to sub in Sturgis next time they can, which is going to be a great addition. I think she's been pretty good this game, especially just setting up the offense. It's just another threat from 3. Boyce with a 3-point shot. It's bouncing around, and a great bounce for Boyce. Another made 3-point shot.
That's called the shooter's touch right there.
Looks like it's Boyce's night. Johnson now bringing it up. Harmon takes the 3, misses. Fields with the rebound. Fields trying to get it to Boyce. Gets it to her. Boyce behind the back brings it up. Strong now with it on the right wing. Gives it to Meyer in the corner. Fields now on the inside, trying to get in. Looks like a Galena 30-second timeout. We'll be back here shortly with Galena Sports Live. Welcome back to Galena Sports Live. Galena inbounding it to Russell. Russell at the top of the key drives in, gives it out to Fields. Fields gives it to Meyer, out to Sturgis. Sturgis with a three-point shot, just narrowly missing. Columbus, Mooney with the rebound. Now Mooney bringing it up, boys, doing the press, playing man. Gives it out to Harmon. Harmon over to Johnson. Johnson driving in, gives it back to Harmon. Harmon with the mid-range jumper, just narrowly misses, gets the rebound, put back, and fouled. So it looks like she's going to get to take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and like you said, it looks like playing man. It looks like Riley Boyce just face guarding Mooney because of how good she shot in that first half, and then everybody else is playing a zone, and they're just face guarding Mooney the full 94 feet, not allowing her any space to get the ball or even want to get the ball to shoot.
Yeah, I believe that they have boys face guarding Mooney, and they're playing a 2-2, just having 2 on the three-point line, because they've also had some other shooters, but Mooney's been definitely the most proficient for Columbus. First one missed, second one made for Columbus. Now Boyce brings it up. Galena with the ball. Galena over to Sturgis, or Boyce over to Sturgis. Sturgis now driving in. Didn't see what she liked. Give it to Russell. Russell putting it up and getting fouled. She got to take 2 from the line. Score now, 33 Bulldogs, 50 Titans. Russell now will take her shots. First one is good. It's a nice roll on the basket. Looks like there's going to be subs. Strong coming in for Meyer, and Bennett coming in for, I did not see who went. Oh, Fields. Columbus gets the rebound. Russell missing her second. Mooney now driving into the basket. Tries to get it out, but gives it to Sturgis. Looks like they're going to call a jump ball. They were kind of fighting for it there. So Sturgis now inbounds it. Looks like there's going to be no press, so it'll be right to Boyce. Boyce will bring it back up. Oh, looks like we have a little bit of a break here. Something was on the court.
I think that's the second time that's happened today. They stopped on, when Galena got a rebound on a fast break, there was something in the middle of the court. I haven't caught what it was with my eye, but
I didn't even see anything.
Been something hazardous enough to warrant a stoppage of play.
Yep. Boyce now with it. Russell atop the key gives it over to Sturgis. Sturgis driving to the corner. Gives it to Russell. Russell kind of finding a back door, trying to put it up. Just missing. She was double teamed there. It seems like every time Russell gets it in the perimeter or in the post, they kind of suck in and double team. Maybe they could take advantage and get it out to a 3-ball. But now Columbus with the ball. We had Allison trying to take a shot, but was fouled by Strong. The deficit between the two teams is 16 points. Still kind of manageable for Galena. At least I like to think so. Half glass full.
Yeah, it'll take some forcing some turnovers and some terrific shot making by Galena.
Allison misses her first, makes her second, gives Galena back the ball. Boyce bringing it up for Galena. I want to see Galena girls here pull off some good offensive possessions here. Maybe set something up from the three-point line since they've been shooting so well from there. Gives it to Russell on the inside post. Russell kicks it back out to Boyce. Wide open 3. Mooney closing in, and with the foul, Boyce makes it and gets to take another from the line.
That's a great start to a comeback, Cole.
That's what I'm saying, Cooper. I guess I'm just telling the future today. I don't know. I wish I was this lucky. Oh, never mind. And Boyce makes her second. That's a 4-point shot from Riley Boyce there. Looks like we're going to have a timeout. We'll be back shortly here with Galena Sports.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the four states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Oh, can you hand me that? Sorry, folks, I dropped something. I had to get it, but welcome back to Galena Sports Live. Columbus now inbounding the ball after a Riley Boyce 4-point shot. She had a 3-point and got fouled and made the free throw. It looks like Galena comes out in a press, and that might have, that was Sturgis's fifth there. Definitely an unfortunate foul. Brings Sturgis out, brings Meyer in. Galena's still not out, though. Still having a great second half and a pretty good fourth quarter.
Sturgis finished with 9 points in the game. All 9 coming in that third quarter.
All 9 coming in the third quarter and from the three-point line. Just another threat from the three-point line. That's definitely what you need to bring the pressure off Boyce. Boyce has 25 points on the night, and that was a Columbus travel giving Galena the ball. Definitely what you want to see is Columbus turnovers, as many as we can get to try to get a Galena comeback.
7th Columbus turnover in the second half, 15th in the game. Galena with 16 turnovers. They've been able to limit it in the second half to this point. They're going to have to continue it that way.
Cooper, since you have the stat sheet, how many turnovers does Galena have this second half?
2.
Only 2 turnovers in the second half. A huge improvement from the second, or from the first. My apologies. It looks like it's a double dribble by Strong. Definitely not what we want to see. It brings it to 3 turnovers for Galena this second half. Definitely ate my words, that one. But now Columbus bringing up the ball. Major gives it out. And looks like it was a miscue. I don't know if she was trying to give it to Johnson or...
From up here, it looked like it was tipped, but that's why we're sitting up here, and they're down there because we can't see that close, but it just looked a little weird after the pass being that far off.
Sometimes just misuse. Strong from the corner. Strong just narrowly missing. Columbus with the rebound. Mooney now brings it up, gives it to Major. Major bringing it up. Boyce still just playing the press on Mooney. Or face guarding Mooney.
It's basically 4-on-4 basketball.
Oh, Russell does a good job hopping on the ball. Jump ball. I believe that is Columbus's arrow. Yes, so, I mean, brings the arrow back to Galena. Pretty great job by Russell just seeing an opening and jumping on it. Columbus now inbounds. He finds a back door. I believe she was fouled on the shot by Fields. So she's going to go to the line and take 2. Oh, on Russell fouled her. My apologies. So now Alice or Simpson makes her first shot. Simpson with her second. Just misses. Fields with the rebound. Gives it over to Boyce. Boyce bringing it up for Galena now. Boyce bringing the intensity. Driving in. Spinning. Going for the 2-point. And gets fouled. To send Boyce to the free throw line. Boyce has 25 points for the night. 25 points. She scored quite a few here for Galena. And having herself a night. Especially from the 3-point line. And drawing fouls almost every single time she drives in.
So that was the 14th foul on Columbus. So next foul by either team means 2 shots for the remainder of this game. Galena's already has 5 team fouls. Columbus has 4, so it'll be 2 free throws till the finish here.
And great one to bring the free throw technically because, you know, your fourth was a shooting foul, so she still gets to take those 2 shots. Misses her second. Makes the first, misses her second. Columbus with the rebound. They're going to call Columbus full timeout. So we'll be back here shortly with Galena Sports Live.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855.
Sorry we had to cut it a little short, but we're back here with Galena basketball. Galena with the steal. Great time to cut it short. Now Boyce with the ball, drives in, looking for something, brings it back up. Good job slowing it down. Meyer now, top key, gives it to Russell. Russell on the inside takes the shot, just too far underneath the basket and wasn't able to get it, but she fights for the ball. Unfortunately, Mooney got the bounce, but tries to pass it down. Get strong intercepting it. Now Boyce with the ball, bringing it back up, slowing down the game. Great fight by Galena there to get the ball and get the possession.
And for Galena, you got to go quick on offense. I mean, there's no shot clock in high school. You're down 13. You got to start jacking some shots up or drawing fouls.
100%, Cooper. So now we have Boyce takes her three-point shot and just narrowly misses. Columbus with the rebound. We need Galena to try to get a turnover as quick as possible here. You know Columbus is just going to pass the ball around and run down the clock. Only a minute 15. Nobody's face guarding Major, but they need to apply some pressure and not let him just hold the ball. Mooney gives it out to Johnson. Johnson now top of the key, strong. Minute 30 left. Major now, right wing, gives it out to Mooney. Boyce goes in for the ball and fouls her. That's going to bring Mooney to the free throw line because that's her 5th. And that is Riley Boyce's 3rd personal foul, I believe. No, 2nd personal foul. Wait, 1st personal foul. Okay, I thought she had more, but my mistake. So that's only Boyce's 1st and not a bad one to take. Stops the game clock and gives Galena back the ball, more so likely. Mooney making her 1st. Brings it to a 39 Bulldogs, 53 Titans. Mooney misses her 2nd.
Lane violation on Columbus. Galena's fortunate. I'm not sure even if there wasn't that Galena would have got the rebound, but Columbus had the offensive rebound.
Yeah. Boyce now bringing up for Galena. We need quick offensive possessions here. Boyce is dribbling it out, hoping to set something up. Doesn't seem she's finding anything. She's getting double teamed. Mooney face guarding her. She drives in, gets the ball poked and stolen. Boyce still face guarding Mooney. Mooney dribbling it around, gives it out to Simpson. My bad, Harmon. Harmon now with the ball. Meyer on her, fouling. Sends Harmon to the line.
It's pretty much going to ice the game, but what a second half by Galena. I mean, showed a lot of fight in that 3rd quarter, and it continued here into the 4th quarter.
Yeah, for sure, Cooper. I mean, that was probably the most impressive 3rd or 2nd half I've seen from Galena. They brought a deficit of, I believe,
27 at halftime.
27 at halftime. That was a deficit, and they brought it back to a pretty respectable game, especially compared to the game they played 5 games ago. They've only had 5 games since they played, and it was 22-55 last time. This time they scored 39-55, which is funny enough. Columbus, they held Columbus to the same score and scored much more points. So I think it's a lot more respectable loss than last game, especially the way they were playing that second half. If they came out shooting like that, it would be a lot closer of a game.
Yeah, we would have been talking about a 1-2 point game if Galena played same in the first half as they did in the second half. Galena came out flat in the first half. Columbus came out ready to play, and then second half, Columbus came out flat. Galena came out ready to play, and Columbus going to end up and win this game.
Yep, Columbus just holding the ball. Last 10 seconds. Gives over to Allison, over to Harmon. Harmon now with the ball top, over to Meyer. Just going to hold out the clock. 3 seconds left until ball game. So that'll be the end of this basketball game. Yep. And so we'll be back shortly with we'll be back shortly with Galena Sports Live post game sponsored by Mercy Specialty Hospital.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
Welcome back to Galena Postgame Show. The Galena Postgame Show is sponsored by Mercy Specialty Hospital. So to get us started, we're just going to go over some stats of the game and our thoughts of the game and the matchup for next week. So Cooper, can you start us off with the stats of the game?
Yeah, for sure. And Galena falls to 4-15 tonight, and the scoring attack was led by Riley Boyce, 26 points. Another outstanding night by Riley Boyce. Rista Sturgis bowed out, but she had 9 points, and then Weston Russell had 4 points for Galena. So it was pretty. I guess there's only 3 different scores for Galena. You'd like to see more people get involved, but Columbus was playing pretty intense defense and forcing some turnovers in that first half that shocked Galena. Each team turned the ball over 18 times respectively, and Columbus out-rebounded Galena on the offensive boards. I didn't take defensive rebounds. Columbus had 8 offensive rebounds. Galena had 2. So Galena, I want to say, made 7 or 8 three-pointers in that second half to get them back in the game. It was a 33-point, 27-point difference in the second half compared to the first half for Galena, scoring 24 points in that third quarter, coming out ready to play, and Columbus wasn't. Galena had a chance to jump back in there. Columbus head coach Matt Lee called a couple timeouts, and Columbus eventually got back in there, drew some fouls, and came away with the victory. So it was a hard-fought game for Galena in the second half. The first half, they just seemed depleted. They seemed flat, only 1 field goal. Second half came out. First shot that went up, boom, three-pointer. Riley Boyce, next shot, three-pointer. Wrist Sturgis, boom, three-pointer. It was just left and right, back and forth. And Galena only turned the ball over 4 times in the second half. Terrific stat. But they fall just short in this one, 55-39. They drop it, and they move on to their final regular season game against Southeast Cherokee next Tuesday here at home, where they look to get in the win column right before Sub-State at Caney Valley. So that's about all I got for the post-game, Cole. Unless you got anything else.
Really just reiterating what was said. Great second half by Galena. I wish they started off the game that way.
Right.
If they did, it would have been a lot closer of a game and an amazing game by Galena girls. They were shooting. Riley Boyce from the three-point line was almost automatic. I only saw her miss 1 or 2 in that second whole half. And that was why she was getting face guarded by Mooney and just really double teamed many times she got. I like the way they were passing the ball in. The only thing I wish I saw a little more was when they would give it to Russell or Fields on the inside to try to get the pass out, because almost every time Columbus was closing in and leaving open at least one three-point shooter. And I think that's big about having more than one three-point shooter, because you have Mooney on voice at all times, but maybe if you had Stronger Sturgis on the three-point open, they could probably take that shot and make it, or at least get, a good attempt or a good wide open shot. So maybe that's something to go into practice to look at. But really, that's all I have, Cooper. So I think we're going to take a break here, or not a break. We're going to take our 3-minute break for commercials and such, and then we're going to start the pregame show for the Galena boys game. Galena boys against Columbus. And so we'll be back shortly with Galena Sports Live.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Hello, 4 States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the 4 States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at J. Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome into the pregame show here, brought to you by Mercy Specialty Hospital and Orthopedics in Galena, an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs right here in southeast Kansas with all private rooms and spa-like surroundings. Learn more at mercy.net or call 620-783-1732. So Cole just got back here. He's going to continue the pregame for you guys.
Okay, so it looks like I'm stepping up to that for the pregame show, too. So starting off with us, we have some similar matchups and also matchups.
These two teams.
All right. So I guess that's not the order we do things here. Cooper is dictating the order now, too. So the record between the two teams, Columbus, looks like they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're the 8th in the CNC bracket. They're 4-13. While Galena's 8-10. Galena right now, Frontenac is 9-9. Frontenac playing a Colgan team last time won by, I believe, 2 points. So that's gonna be a really good game. If Frontenac loses and Galena wins, that brings both to 9-10. Don't know how they're gonna choose. Well, I guess they go to the next game. But right now, Galena, their previous matchup between Galena and Columbus, Galena won. I believe the Galena beat them by 63-54 win at Columbus. So it's going to be a really good game between these two guys, or between these two teams. Galena right now being the favorites of the matchup. So
you know it's even harder to beat a team once.
Beat a team 2 times. Yeah, Cooper, you're right about that.
Galena gets play on their home court, though, here at Galena High School. Stands are getting filled up, especially on the on this Galena side. We're weaving in and out of fans trying to get up back to our spot here where we're broadcasting from, but we should have a great game on our hands, Cole, and happy to bring it to you guys live at home.
one thing to definitely note of this matchup now, Galena is on a 5-game losing streak, which is definitely rough. And when you get into a rut, it's really hard to dig your way out. And I think that this game is definitely going to be really good for Galena, especially going into the postseason. They have right now against a Southeast team in Columbus, are the next two games. Getting a win in both brings them up in the bracket. More so likely, they're still going to probably finish in the 5 or 6 spot of the CNC, which I don't know how that's going to affect regionals, but
yeah, if it was to start today, Galena would take on Caney Valley, which Galena's played Caney Valley this season. Galena won, I think. That was the second game of the year after Thomas Jefferson. But you never know how it's going to shape out. Galena could get all the way up to the 3 seed.
Yeah, because Baxter Springs is also 9-9. Canyon Valley's 9-9. So this win here is going to be really big for Galena. Especially the next 2 wins are going to be really big for Galena. So we'll be back here shortly with the rest of the pregame with Galena Sports Live.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena. Locally owned and rooted in our community, 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live. Galena Sports Live pregame is sponsored by Mercy Specialty Hospital. It looks like we're going to do the pregame. Looks like it's going to be sang by the choir. So we'll be back shortly right after the Pledge of Allegiance. Welcome back to the Galena pregame show. That was a great job by the Galena choir there singing the national anthem. So get back to keys of the game. So right now, I believe that Galena, they just need to have a really, just make their shots on offense and just have an aggressive offense. They've been playing great defense so far from what I've seen. Their defense has been pretty good. Last game was a little rough, but it was against a really good Riverton team. I think that they just need to come in confident and ready to win this game because right now they are kind of in a rough 5-game losing streak, but they win this game, they're right back in it, going into regionals, and that's all they need. They're still in the running to make 3rd in the CNC, which is a great way to go into the postseason. So,
yeah, I totally agree, Cole. I think for Galena is control the tempo. Last game against Riverton, they were able to do that in the first quarter. Riverton really knocked down those shots and changed the tempo of the game. They started controlling it and started to rush the Galena offense. For Galena, it'll be key tonight for them to control the momentum of this game, play their style of play, which is long offensive possessions and trying to find the right shot. And they play their 2-3 zone that we're accustomed to seeing and force turnovers. And then every once in a while we see that full court press. It'll be interesting to see if we see a full court press tonight. It kind of seems it's not every game, but about every other game or every third game you see it. And when Galena does it, they're usually pretty successful. So we'll see if it happens tonight as we're set to get underway, Cole. Should be a good one. We got starting lineups for Galena. Senior number 1, Brant Stroop. Junior number 3, Jack Perry. Junior number 4, Thatcher Botkin. Senior number 23, Zane Turner. And junior number 34, Quentin Cox. For the Titans, we have number 1, Jace Midget. Number 11, Jet Tanner. Number 12, Cole Youngblood. Number 30, Drake Lawrence. And number 50, Huck Hollum.
So I'll be commentating this game as well. Galena winning the tip-off. Now Galena with the ball. Jack Perry on the inside, shooting off the post, makes it. Swoosh right off the bat. Great way to start for Galena. Taking the lead right off the bat. 2-0 Bulldogs, 0 Titans. So Galena getting the rebound. Now Thatcher Botkin at the top of the key. Gives over to Zane Turner. Turner back over to Perry. Perry with a 3-point shot and makes it. Fadeaway shot by Perry from the top of the key. Perry already with 5 points for the game. Having no trouble. Colgan driving in. Missing. Thatcher Botkin gets the ball. Brings it up the court for Galena. Thatcher Botkin taking the ball. Giving it over to Stroop. Stroop on the right wing. Stroop passes it into Perry. Perry with another fadeaway shot. Having no problem with the contest so far. 7 points for Perry already.
See Coach Reese on the Columbus sideline just turning his head. Tough shot. Can't do anything about it.
Midget with the ball on the top of the key. Midget passes it over to Lawrence. Colgan from the corner. Still trying to get the name here. We have 2. So it's Drake Lawrence with the... All right, Colgan gets the rebound. Now Colgan brings it up. It's Midget with the ball. Colgan takes a shot. Quinn Cox blocks it. Now Perry gets the rebound. Perry brings the ball up the court. Perry goes up for a shot. Fouled and run. Gets to take a free throw from the line for a 3-point shot attempt. Brings Perry to 9 points for the night already. Maybe 10 in the first 2 minutes.
All 10.
Well, maybe 10. We'll see. He's been pretty automatic from the free throw line so far this season. Sorry for when Columbus gets the ball. This roster's really big, and I can't read through it, so I have to sit on this. Perry makes his free throw attempt. Brings to 10 Bulldogs, 3 Titans. Midget brings up the ball for Columbus. Midget with the ball on the right wing. Passes it out to Hallman. Midget once again. Drives in. Going for a shot. Gets it. Brings it to a Titans 5. Galena 10.
We're off to a fast start in this game. It was kind of the opposite of what I was expecting. Galena's been on fire on the offensive end, and Columbus struggled at first, but they've made their last 2 shots, last 2 possessions.
Perry now with the ball in the spot that he's been liking all game. Thatcher Botkin likes to pass off the ball to Harmon. Harmon attempts the three, just missed it, couldn't catch it. The rebound put back, brings it to a 12 Galena, 5 Titans. Couldn't catch it. Looks like he has a slight height advantage. Harmon now with the ball, passes it up to Lawrence. Columbus now looking to find something off the bat. Midget now at the left wing. Midget gives it to Hallman. Back up to Lawrence. Hallman finds a shot just inside the three-point line. Misses. Quentin Cox with the rebound. Gives it over to Perry. Perry bringing it up. Slowing down the game. Perry finds a wide open Harmon. Takes a shot and makes it. Finds our second Galena scorer for the night. Zane Adams. I'm just passing it around. Trying to get in the perimeter. Looks like it was a foul called on Galena. They call it on the ground. Foul committed by Thatcher Bakken. It's his first personal foul. Galena subbing in players. They're calling in Bryson Stroop and Brant Stroop. Columbus attempting a three, missing, but gets the rebound. Misses the putback, and Perry rebound.
It's a good block by Jack Perry, not making any contact. The last player you want to get in foul trouble for Galena.
Stroop now dribbling the ball. Turner gets it. Perry now at top of the key. Perry takes the three, just misses short. Columbus gets the rebound. Midget driving the ball up the court. Takes a shot, misses. Gives it back to Jack Perry. Jack Perry doing a good job contesting those post shots. Perry with the spin move, just missing. Great look, though. Allman looking to pass the ball. Gives it up to Midget at the top of the key. Midget back to Hallman. Hallman looking to set something up. Tanner passes it out of bounds. Gives it back to Galena.
The exact start Galena needed. They're able to generate some offense that they've struggled to do on this 5-game losing skid. And they've gotten off to a great start. They got the home crowd behind them, and you can feel the energy in this building just about ready to explode again.
Not only is this just a normal game, this is also prom night, too. You know they want to win these. Looks like they're going to call a charging foul on Jack Perry. That'll be Jack Perry's first for the night. So that's going to give it back to Columbus. Midget bringing it up. Midget with the ball, driving in, seeing nothing, passing it out. Woodcock with the ball, driving around the perimeter. Youngblood takes a shot from the free throw line, missing. Cox with the rebound. Gives it back to Perry for him to bring it up. Colin Bakken back, wanting to slow down the tempo of the game. Definitely something you want to do with the 10-point lead here. With a minute 30 left in the first quarter. Perry drives in, gives it back out to Stroop. Stroop now Bakken with the three-point attempt. Misses. Youngblood with the rebound. Gives it to Midget to bring it up for Columbus. Youngblood takes the shot, missing. Columbus gets the rebound, but Galena with a great contest. Perry gets the ball. St. Adams from the corner. Bakken now driving in, gives it up to Stroop. Stroop giving it back to Bakken. Cox now with the ball on the left wing, gives it to Adams. Now we have Bakken just holding the ball. Columbus is not really putting much pressure on him. He's going to hold it for as long as he wants. There's no shot clock, so he can just hold this for the rest of the first quarter. And Columbus seems to just let him. They're probably going to hold it until they can take that last shot attempt, not allowing Columbus to get any points here. So Bakken now starts his dribble. Still waiting. 10 seconds left on the clock. Stroop with it. Bakken in the corner. Corner three by Bakken. Just missing. Columbus gets the rebound, driving with tempo up the court. Looks like he has an opening, takes a shot from three-point line and misses. So now bring it to a 15 Bulldogs, 5 Titans to end the first quarter. Pretty quick first quarter here. No real timeouts. We'll see you guys shortly for the second quarter action here on Galena Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live. First quarter, pretty good quarter for Galena Bulldogs, especially offensively. Brings it to a 15-5 lead Bulldogs. Jack Perry having a great game, scoring 10 points in the first 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I'd say. And since then, we've seen some other scorers. Zane Adams scored a 3, and
the rest was Jack Perry.
Oh, so Jack Perry has 12 points for the night already. So Columbus gets the ball to start out. Midget drives in, spin move, takes the shot, makes it, and gets the and one. It was a shooting foul committed by Zane Turner. I believe that's his first for the night. Midget takes a shot, misses. Perry with the rebound. Perry timing it perfectly, jumping up at the perfect time, getting the rebound over Columbus.
So Jack Perry's been the main rim protector for Galena. In the first quarter, he had 2 attempts alone. He had a block, and then he had a really good contest to a wide-open lane that he was able to help out on and not allow. He didn't foul at all.
So we have Turner now. Turner with the ball on the left wing. Gives it out to Bakken in the corner. Wide open shot for Bakken. Just misses. Columbus getting the rebound. Bringing it up. Tanner not taking the shot. Giving it out to Youngblood. Youngblood getting fouled. But narrowly missing. So he's going to take 2 from the free throw line here. That brings Galena to their second foul for the night. Or not for the night, but for the second quarter. My apologies. The foul was committed by Quentin Cox. That's his first for the night. Youngblood's first shot. Good. Bring to 15 Bulldogs, 8 Titans. Youngblood goes for his second. Missing. Stroop with the rebound. Gives it back to Perry for him to bring it up. Looks like they have Midget face guarding Perry. Already seeing Perry as a threat, which every single game he is. Bakken gives the ball up to Cox. Back to Perry. Over to Bakken. Bakken driving around, gives it to Cox. Cox top of the key, back to Perry. Cox. Stroop wide open 3 from the corner. Bakken getting the rebound. Now Perry drives in. Takes the shot and makes it from the free throw line. Full contest, no problem for Jack Perry. He's to 17 Bulldogs, 8 Titans. Midget now, ball top of the key, drives in, takes a shot. And it seems he was fouled. They're going to call it on the ground. So
and one.
Oh, it was an and one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's going to get one extra shot for a 3-point shot here. Freeze.
We'll see if Galena can really dial in on making it harder for Columbus to get in the paint and force them to shoot that perimeter shot, because that's the third time Columbus got in the paint willingly. Luckily, they've missed all three of their free throws they missed 3 free throws early on in the game.
Now Stroop has it, left wing, gives it over to Adams. Adams passes it back to Stroop. Cox now, top of the key. Seems to really just... Oh, both Stroops are in. My apologies. So I'll start saying Bryson Stroop and Grant Stroop. Perry gives it to Bryson. Bryson out to Cox. Cox, Zane Adams from the corner 3. Zane Adams just missing. That corner 3's been open almost all night.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to call it travel on Columbus here, so that gives Galena back the ball. Welcome back. So Galena has the ball. Quentin Cox on the left wing. Gets it over to Bryson. The association with numbers between the two is, I don't know, I guess I'm mixed up today, but Brant Stroop's number 1 and Bryson Stroop's number 2. Brant Stroop bringing up the ball for Galena. Jack Perry now top of the key. Gives over to Zane Adams. Jack Perry just holding the ball. There's no shot clock. Up by 7. Zane Adams, another corner 3. Misses. Columbus player closing out on him. Youngblood drives in, takes a shot, makes it. Galena kind of losing their footing on offense the second quarter, especially the kind of back half of it. Maybe just bringing up the intensity, not playing like they're up is kind of what we would like to see here. Oh, it looks like
they got a blocking foul on Jace Midget. He just blew through Zane Adams' screen, and pretty obvious foul.
So Brant Stroop bringing up the ball for Galena. Gives over to Bryson Stroop. Out to Jack Perry. Jack Perry deep into Galena territory. Gives over to Adams. Adams over to Bryson. Jack Perry double teams. Gives back to Zane Adams. Oh, Zane Adams tried to get it to Quentin Cox on the inside, but intercepted by Hallman. Hallman gives it back up to Youngblood. Youngblood bringing it up. You expect him to drive in here. Yes, he did. But Quentin Cox was ready. Got the rebound, gives it up to Perry. Perry now taking it nice and slow. Galena hasn't seen a score in a minute here. Brant now driving in, passing it out to Adams. Adams over to Bryson. Just back and forth, passing back and forth, taking it slow still. Jack Perry calling Bryson Stroop over to the corner. It seems to be wide open. Zane Adams now. Brant Stroop over to Bryson Stroop, over to Zane Adams, back up to Bryson. Over to Jack Perry. Jack Perry now still just taking it slow. Bryson Stroop with a pick. Jack Perry driving in, looking for something, gives it over to Stroop and tries to pass it out. Seems to lose his footing and just lose the ball, goes out of bounds, gives it back to Columbus. Galena here really needs to start picking it up on offense or we're going to be in trouble.
They just need to, they've done a good job offensively. The first quarter got them a good start, but they just need to lock in on closing the paint up. Columbus is still getting into that paint way too easily, and they haven't settled for many shots right there. They're fighting every time to get in that paint.
Yeah. Midget drives in. Just like you said, Cooper, they're continuing to drive in. It's almost automatic every time. They're not really trying to shoot it from the three-point line. It's either Midget or Youngblood going in for it. The only three-point shots we've really seen is Hallman from the three in the corner. I think he shot in 2.
That was their first points of the game, was the Hallman 3.
Yep. Sabakin with the ball. Thatcher Balkin giving it out to Perry.
And Jack Perry's been pretty quiet the last 6 minutes or so, ever since that first quarter. Columbus slowed him down.
Perry now shot from the three-point line, just misses. Oh, almost blocks the pass, but Midget seems to get it and go for a shot, and they're going to call a shooting foul on Midget. The shooting foul was committed by Kimberling. It's his first for the night. Midget missing the first.
Columbus played a pretty clean first half, but if there's anything hindering them right now, it's their free throws. That's their 4th missed free throw now, so it's good for the Bulldogs.
Definitely good for the Bulldogs.
But also, Columbus has drawn a lot of fouls in the paint, getting them to the line.
One thing we haven't seen too much tonight is Zane Turner. This kind of off what you were talking about, or not off what you're talking about, but this is Galena offense. We haven't seen a lot of Zane Turner driving into the basket, something I think we've seen with recent games especially, is him driving in and taking shots. And I've been saying if he knocks him down, that's a Galena win almost every time.
Yeah, last game he tweaked his ankle, so you wonder how much that's kind of hindering him right now. You don't want to re-injure that, and you know how critical he is to this team, but also it's the regular season. You still have the postseason ahead of you.
Yep. So it's Galena 17, Columbus 15. Quentin Cox now on the left wing. They're just playing it nice and slow like they have been. Zane Turner had a perfect back door, goes for the behind the back shot and just misses. Midget now with the rebound, dribbling it up slow. Columbus probably wanting to take the last shot of the game, only being down by 2 and being pretty proficient in driving in. Galena so far, it looks like they're playing a 3-2. I'm not quite sure. Actually, I think they're playing man. They're for sure playing man in a way. A man, but Jack Perry kind of playing the post, hoping for the driving, because you know that's what's about to happen right here. Midget driving in. Oh, passes it out. Columbus 3-point attempt, narrowly missing. Bring it to a Galena lead by 2. 17 Bulldogs, 15 Titans to end the first half. We'll be back here shortly with Galena Sports Live.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
More time before you wake up in the wild.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas.
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Welcome back to the halftime show. We have some homecoming things going on, so we're just going to turn it to half court and let you guys see for yourself. Hopefully we can turn our mics up and get a little bit of volume. Still don't have a dang crowd mic.
Selling business for the next other members I can know what's for. The C, Dot, J, in the display. Here's Florida. Is carrying the Queen's crown and set. Emily Michael, senior, with all and Kate Island and Jason Hot. Dance into this Florida is carrying the Queen's crown and tossed up done. C, Donna, Lily, and Sheila done. Career cheers squad is carrying the Queen's well. Lily Dillis, C, daughter of Rebecca and Charles. Dance squad is carrying cleaning these basketballs. Ella Jr., daughter of Sarah Smith. Jess daughter is carrying the Campbell's gifts. Tony Jr., we don't know the animal son, right guys. Dance into your daughter is carrying the baseballs. I understand the house and Jack, or is the girl from the water. We're going to our trying to see what's happening to us. Why don't softball, student pathway, and as a boss, what do you see? I don't remove. Sometimes maybe it was not every year. It's good. There's the place, there's the street, there's the Steelers, urban housing. It's my sister's. Dakota is last time he is with the state. All the way in there, test. They will know. Still going his the junior candidates test with E4 have a good sort of the way in of soccer. In his lips over there. While that's me fast, I don't know what's just a little bit. Well, what friends? Well, hopefully, Katie, Claire, and Julie. See, friends, I wanted to be in that. Oh, I want to say this. The study can be lost. I think we're in the neighborhood. Layton is the son of JJ and Jessica Williams. He participates in baseball and Bulldog race and take chess. Layton is planning on joining the Marines hockey projects. The sophomore unit is in Milwaukee. Marley Shoemaker is really ill. The dog and playing the ball for internal service city. While at 3-12, Marley was participating in original sentiments, crack, and solid. She plays to earn his notified nurses playing certificate while in high school and his earlier education to the American Royal Hall. But training his son of Ashley and Justin Mills. He is a member of the Committee of Following. Trey is also a sophomore class utility officer. He plans to go to university to study chemistry after graduation. Our first candidates this week are Katie Grant Adrian. She is very passionate about her faith and hearing her mature. He plans to attend Ozark Christian College in Missouri to become traditional librarian and involved in staff. Brandon is the son of a lecturer and staff. After graduation, Brandon plans to live as a degree in graphic design.
Give me a random name that one. Like with my picture. What is she like?
There's what? I mean, it's pretty hard. So it's just awesome.
What's it over there? It's like a snake. Right over here we go. That's interesting. These are such a mouse. Shut I'll be against and then that. We have the blue. I was near top the area. Second, second five. So the one person. Second. When I got it on, bring it on. There's some shit like this. The one if you have. Yeah, it's probably
Thank you for attending tonight's festivities. We hope you enjoy the rest of the weekends. Go Bulldogs!
All right, so homecoming activities are done. Here's, I think we got a little bit of audio, so that was good that we were able to set it down and you guys could hear a little bit from home. But the pregame or the halftime show is brought to you by Leah Smith Farmers Insurance, 4-state agency serving Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. Leah and her team have the products, services, and experience you're looking for. Give them a call today and see why they are more than just insurance. So, low scoring one we got here, Cole. A little bit of an abbreviated first half. Well, or I guess halftime since the homecoming stuff. None of the basketball players were in it, so it didn't really affect those. Last game we were at Colgan. I think the whole basketball team was on the court or something crazy. But 17-15, low scoring one here. Galena only 2 second quarter points. What do they need to do better in the second half to come out in the third quarter and look like they did in that first quarter, Cole?
Honestly, Cooper, it's just offense. I think that they had the tempo first quarter offensively down. Jack Perry, 10 points in the first 2.5 minutes. He was on a roll, and I think that they just slowed down because they had a 7-point, 10-point lead. They were doing really good. It was 15-5, right, going into the second quarter there, and I think that they felt real comfortable on offense. We're really focusing on defense, and we really got to find that. With basketball, it's 50-50, and they kind of just lost their tempo on offense trying to take it slow. And I think that definitely kind of just slowed them down and started causing them to miss a few shots and offensively not look as red hot as they were. And I think coming out to this second half, what they need to do is just come out ready to score and ready to pick it up on offense. I think offense should be their main priority, just score as many points as possible. Of course, you still have to play defense, but if they can just keep putting points on the scoreboard, they're not playing terrible defense. And then with defense, the only key I have is guarding the post. They haven't really taken many. Columbus hasn't taken many shots from the 3-point line. I believe only one shot. maybe 2. I don't have the exact stats, but I know they started off with a Hallman 3.
Yeah, Galena certainly needs to lock in on stopping them from getting in the paint, make Columbus settle from shots. That's on the defensive end. On offense, Galena only had 2 different scores. Jack Perry had 14 points, and Zane Adams had 3 points. So for me, it's getting other people involved. They had Thatcher Bott can shoot a couple threes. Brant Stroop, Bryson Stroop also shot a couple threes. They were good looks, just couldn't get them to fall. So you're going to have to keep getting those looks and getting everybody involved. I'd like to see Galena try and work the ball into the post to Quentin Cox. Or I guess Quentin Cox did have a basket, and I would like to see him work the ball in the post more and try and give Columbus a little bit of their own medicine from the first half. And by doing so, Columbus isn't a taller team than Galena. If they get the ball in there and start bullying them, it's going to open up the perimeter and a lot easier shots for Galena. So we'll go ahead and take one more commercial break. When we come back, we'll talk a little more, and then we'll be set for second half action here on Galena Sports Live.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Hello, 4 States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the 4 States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your phone started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live. Galena starting out with the ball. Score right now for the game is Bulldogs 17, Titans 15. So now we have Zane Turner giving it to Quinn Cox. Now Thatcher Balkin dribbling around over to Stroop. Stroop looking for somebody to pass to. Gives it to Adams in the right wing. Adams picking up his dribble. Gives it to Cox in the corner. Balkin driving in. Not seeing anything. Back to Perry. Coming out here, we really just need a Galena offense momentum. Stroop now on the wing. Gives it to Cox. Kind of a risky pass. Cox takes it on the post for a great start for Galena, up by 2. 19 Galena, 15 Titans. So now Midget brings it up for Columbus. That's exactly what we talked about in halftime, was getting the ball in the post and being a force. There's a little bit of a flop by Columbus on that play, honestly, and then gave Cox an easy layup. Yeah, they were trying to draw the charge, but he wasn't even dribbling the ball at that point. An area score for you guys. Baxter Springs leads Girard Boys 28-26 with 2:30 to play in the third quarter.
So if you got two devices, you go on to Girard Sports Live and have that game up too. Well,
So-
we're going to have a good finish here as well.
So shooting foul by Turner. Yeah, that brings Turner to his third for the night. Columbus there misses one, makes one. Gives it back to Galena. Galena 3-point lead. Turner driving in, kicks it out to Stroop. Stroop to the top. Jack Perry drives in, looks for somebody to pass to, finds Turner. Turner for a three. Narrowly missing. Cox almost gets the rebound, but Hallman brings it in. Youngblood passes it to Midget, and Midget bringing it up the court for Columbus. Midget up top of the key.
Galena's had some really good looks. I think for everybody that's on the floor for Galena, they got to be ready to shoot. Botkin had a good look from the top of the key at the start, and then Brant Stroop had a good look there, but both of them were just in pass mode, and you got to be ready to shoot.
Lawrence attempted a layup, just missing, gives it back to Galena. Perry bringing it up. Turner, another 3-point shot attempt and makes it. Gives Galena the 6-point lead. It's a 2-possession game right now for Galena. Youngblood passes it out to Lawrence. Lawrence takes a 3-point shot, misses, but gets his own rebound. Misses again, but Youngblood with the rebound tries to put it back up and fouled by Quentin Cox. That is Quentin Cox's second. Oh, my apologies. It looks like Bakken had the shooting foul. That was his second for the night. Good thing, because you definitely don't want Quentin Cox in foul trouble, him being the big man for the team. You want him in there to try to get as many rebounds as possible.
Columbus struggles from the free throw line, carrying over the third quarter already.
Yep. Youngblood missing his first, goes for the second with a friendly roll, makes the second. Bring it to a 5-point lead for Galena. Turner bringing it up the court. Driving to take another shot from the three, narrowly missing, but Cox brings it in. Gets stuffed for the putback, but still great rebound by Cox. Midget now bringing it up the court for Columbus. Driving in, passing it back out. Hallman now with it on top of the perimeter, back to Midget. Midget looking to set something up. Gives it to Youngblood. Youngblood doesn't see it. Pass it back up to Hallman, over to Midget. Midget driving in. Gets tripped on the drive. It's an on-the-floor foul, I believe. Yeah, personal foul. First by Brant Stroop. It's his first for the night. Midget inbounds it to Youngblood. Midget, 3-point attempt. Makes it. Brings it to 22 Galena, 20 Columbus. Galena up by 2. Turner now with the ball. Drives in. Gives it back to Cox. Bakken now over to Stroop. Stroop driving around the perimeter. Perry now. Perry takes a shot from the 3. Just misses. Youngblood with the rebound. Youngblood driving in, goes for a shot. And looks like they're going to call it a shooting foul on Youngblood.
Something to look out for. That's already the 14th foul on Galena. So next foul, Columbus shooting free throws no matter if the foul's on the shot or if it's 94 feet from the basket.
Yep, the foul is committed by Quentin Cox. It's the second for the night. Youngblood makes the first. Brings it to a 1-point game. Galena up by 1. Youngblood takes a second. Misses, but Perry brings in the rebound. Perry now driving up. Not taking it slow. Driving with intensity. Now Bakken over in the corner. Passes it up to Cox at the top. Now Stroop in the corner with the ball. Gives it back up to Bakken. Over to Turner. They have Midget face guarding Perry. So it's hard to get a pass off to him. But now we have Stroop in the corner, not wanting to take the shot. Gives it back to Perry. Perry now with the ball. Back to Stroop. Stroop drives in, gives it out to Cox. Looks like they're going to call an on-the-ground foul. Foul committed on Stroop. Foul committed by Hallman. It's his second for the night. They're going to elect to sub him out. Sub him in for Cooper Zaz. Cooper Zaz is a freshman. Perry stuck in the corner. Needs to find somebody to pass to. Gets it to Zane Turner. Looks like a Galena timeout. Smart timeout. We'll be back shortly with Galena Sports.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Four States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. Four States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Four States Smart Car. For seniors, Four States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Four State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at fourstatespharmacy.com.
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live. Galena with the ball. Zane Turner bringing it up for him. Zane Turner gives it out to Adams. Quinn Cox at the top of the key. We're looking for some more shooters. Galena not looking too confident to take their wide open shots. We kind of even if you're not confident, sometimes you just got to take the shot. Just like I was saying, Zane Adams with the shot. Good look for him. Not a bad shot attempt. Doesn't matter if you miss. If you got an open look, you sometimes just have to take it. So Adams with the ball, gives it out to Perry. Back to Quentin Cox. Over to Zane Turner. Zane Turner gives it up to Stroop. Zane Adams wide open. Same with Stroop. Stroop takes it in, and for the mid-range jumper off the post, scores two. Brings it to a 24 Galena, 21 Columbus. Midget with the ball at top of the key. Gives it to Zaz. Zaz back up to Midget. Midget driving in, going for the shot. Looks like they're going to call a shooting foul on Turner. My apologies. I meant Bryson Stroop. That's his first for the night. Good thing, because Zane Turner's at 3 already. Definitely don't want him in any more foul trouble than he already is. Midget makes his first. Brings it to a 2-point lead for Galena. Midget misses his second. Columbus almost gets the rebound, but hit out of bounds by Midget. Good thing, because that would have brought Columbus to their, well, for them to attempt to make it tied game, and it hasn't been yet so far this game. So Turner bringing it up over to Zane Adams at the top of the key. Stroop not taking the shot. Zane Adams now top. Gives it back to Zane Turner. Zane Turner looking like he was going to shoot it, but decided not to. Jack Perry now takes the shot, fully contested. Narrowly misses. Columbus gets the rebound. Now Midget with the ball, bringing it up for Columbus.
Midget's been the main playmaker for Columbus, so you don't want to let him get ice.
Youngblood now takes a shot and makes it. Brings it to a tied game, 24-24. Columbus with the press. Galena needs to find their footing on offense, try to make some shots, get some other scores than the three that they have. Quentin Cox now top of the key. Brant Stroop with the ball on the right wing, gives it to Quentin Cox on the inside. Seems it's a push foul committed by by Youngblood. It's his first for the night. Galena now inbounding it. Jack Perry inbounding it for Galena. Jack Perry gives to Quinn Cox. Quinn Cox back to Jack Perry. Over to Zane Adams. Wide open Zane Adams. 3 from the corner. Just missing. Columbus rebound. Youngblood driving in. Jack Perry stealing the ball from him. Great job by Jack Perry reading that he's going to drive in. Great job defending the post, something that Columbus has been pretty proficient in this game.
Just a great hustle play by Galena. They're going to need a lot of those to win the game tonight.
Galena offensively not having a hard time finding the open shots, just knocking them down or taking the shots. Once again, Jack Perry on the perimeter. Drives in. Takes the shot. Push foul on the floor. Foul committed by Carter Woodcock. It's his first for the night as well. Brings Columbus to 3 fouls. Galena already at 5, but only 44.9 seconds left in the third quarter. Still 24-24. Galena passing it around the perimeter. Perry now with it on the right wing. Gives it over to Kimberling. Back to Perry. Perry looking for something. Back up to Kimberling. Kimberling takes his shot. Makes it. There we go. That's exactly what we're looking for from Galena. Great shot by Kimberling, making another threat from the three-point line. Midget from the top of the key. Misses, but Columbus with the rebound, put back and makes it. Brings to Galena 27, Columbus 26. Jack Perry, 5 seconds left, drives up, takes his shot, makes it. Oh, the second shot by Galena. Giving them the 4-point lead going into the fourth quarter. So we'll be back here shortly with Galena Sports Live for fourth quarter action. Great way to end that third quarter. Welcome back to Galena Sports Live for fourth quarter action. Galena up by 4, 30-26. Galena still trying out finding, my apologies, tripping over my own words here, but Galena still having trouble finding their footing on offense until that end. They had Kimberling 3 and a Perry 3. Great Perry 3 to end the game, too. Hopefully we see more of that from Perry and Kimberling. Kimberling's a threat from the 3. I hope he takes more of those shots because they're leaving that three-point shot open for anybody except for Jack Perry because they're face guarding him, and just having that shot open would be a great benefit for this Galena offense. So Columbus gets to start with the ball this fourth quarter.
Hopefully the offense can carry over into this fourth quarter. I mean, the last shot was just a prayer, obviously.
Driving in. We have a Columbus attempted 3 missing. Galena ball. Midget almost rebounding it. Or Perry almost rebounded, hit out of his hands by Midget. Perry bringing up the ball for Galena. Over to Bakken. Bakken now gives it to Turner. Turner wait until something's set up. Bakken gives it to Jack Perry. Jack Perry taking his time, or Galena offense taking their time. Almost a minute into the fourth. Bakken driving in, giving it to Kimberling. Kimberling wide open 3. Just missing. Youngblood brings it in. Nobody there to defend him.
What a pass.
A great pass by, I believe, by Jet Tanner. So looks like we have a timeout, Galena. We'll be back shortly with Galena Sports Live.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the four states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Welcome back to fourth quarter action with Galena Sports Live. Galena with the ball, 30, Galena 28 Titans. It's a 2-point lead for Galena. Galena's held the lead all night. Columbus with the full court press, hoping to gain momentum. Almost had Balkan trapped. They do have Balkan trapped. But Balkan calls a smart timeout. We'll probably stay here for this one since we just took a minute break. But, Cooper, what do you think needs to happen for the rest of this fourth quarter in order for Galena to secure this W?
Yeah, for Galena, I think they just need to take their time on offense and not turn the ball over. You saw what happened last time. Columbus got that rebound. Quick, fast break. Galena wasn't back in transition and an easy layup at the other end. It was a great pass by Jet Tanner. But for Galena, they're going to have to play through Jack Perry. Whether he's open or not, they're going to have to rely on some other people to knock shots down, whether it's Zane Turner, whether it's Lincoln Kimberling, whether it's Thatcher Botkin, Bryson Street, Branch Street, any of those guys. Someone's going to have to step up for Galena because Columbus isn't going to let you come out here and let Jack Perry shoot threes on them, which Jack Perry's got 15 points in the game, only 3 points in the second half. And they're showing they're just going to sit there and guard Jack Perry. And they're saying, you're not going to beat us with Jack Perry, beat us somehow. So they're challenging Galena right now. And if Galena can win that challenge and other people being able to knock some shots down, then I think they could get the victory.
Yeah, Cooper, I agree with you there. Galena so far offensively is kind of struggling on the post, offensive and defense. And I think that they're finding a lot of openings on the perimeter or mid-range, and they just need to find other shooters and knock those shots down. Stolen by Columbus. Tanner stole it, gives it to Youngblood. Youngblood goes up for the 2 points and another breakaway two by Columbus. Breakaway layup. Almost stolen again, but Turner comes in, drives in, and shoots it again. That's exactly what we want to see. Is Galena responding to take the lead back? Still not allowing Columbus to take the lead from them.
Caught Columbus off guard. They didn't get back in transition after that basket, and Zane Turner marched right down the court and got 2 points back on him.
Tanner with a three-point attempt misses, but Youngblood with the rebound tries to get Cox on the post. Seems Cox fouled him, and Youngblood's going to get to take two from the line. That's Cox third for the night. Youngblood misses the first. Free throw attempts has definitely been affecting, or missed free throws has been affecting Columbus. They probably went 1 for 2 every single free throw they've gotten, and they've gotten quite a few this game.
That's what it seemed like.
Columbus full court press. Really needs to get the ball past their half soon. There you go. Cox now has it. Gives it to Balkin. Balkin drives in. Turner electing not to take the three. Passes it out through the legs over to Balkin. Galena still seems a little hesitant on taking the three-point shot. Balkin now with the ball at top of the key. Gives it over Kimberling. Kimberling back to Balkin. Over to Turner. Turner takes the backdoor cut. Oh, seems just took His foot was just a little bit out of bounds. They're going to call it out of bounds on Galena. Gives it back to Columbus.
That was a great opportunity for Galena to get inside to Quentin Cox because Youngblood was guarding Thatcher Botkin at the top of the key. And Youngblood's arguably their main rim protector, so could have been a missed opportunity for Galena.
Definitely. Cooper Turner did a good job finding that backcourt cut, something we haven't seen much of this game so far. Just unfortunately stepped out of bounds. Now Columbus with the ball. Youngblood inside. Gives it to Hallman. Hallman back to Midget. Midget driving in, looking for something. Passes it back out. Columbus shot. Misses. Youngblood again with the rebound. Youngblood's been dominating the offense and defensive rebound so far this game. Tanner with another three-point shot. Misses. Botkin runs in. Good timing on the ball. Finds the rebound. Bringing it up slow. Galena up by 1. 32 Galena. 31 Columbus. Botkin taking his time. 4 minutes left of the fourth quarter. Turner now with the ball. Gives it to Perry. Perry with the spin. Mid-range jumper. And one. So we get to take another shot from the free throw line. And that's the guy you want on the free throw line because he's made, I don't know the percent, but it's got to be high.
Yeah, that's a big play for Galena halfway through the fourth quarter. A chance to make it a 2-possession game. Now they really just need to focus on defense and not letting Columbus in the paint, where they've gotten to the paint and drawn so many fouls tonight.
Yeah, we'll just witness last Columbus possession, 2 missed three-point attempts. So just knocking down the paint and getting rebounds, especially too, is really big for Galena here. Columbus attempted the pass, but it was just tipped. Quentin Cox now with the ball, gives over to Zane Adams. Zane Adams bringing it up for Galena. Bringing it up with intensity, gives it to Stroop on the corner. Back up to Quentin Cox. Over to Perry. Perry now in the corner, driving in. To call it a carry on Perry. Kind of rhymes there. But definitely unfortunate for Galena. Seemed he would have had a wide open mid-range shot, if not. Columbus now with the ball. Midget bringing it up for Columbus. Columbus attempts. Misses. The fight for the ball. Quentin Cox originally had the rebound, but Midget fighting to get it from him. Foul on Midget. That'll be his third for the night. Perry now inbounding it. Columbus still keeping up with the full court press. Leaning it up by Ford. And Youngblood steals the ball, giving it to Midget. Columbus possession now. Midget driving in, goes for the shot, misses. Great rebound by Jack Perry. Jack Perry getting face guarded by Youngblood, almost stolen, but still has the ball. He's getting double teamed now in the corner. And it seems we got a timeout, Galena. We'll take this one with them. We'll be back here shortly with Galena Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live. Stay up to date on all of our broadcasts at varsitysportslive.com. Full broadcast lineup, stories, and more at varsitysportslive.com. Up to 10 broadcasts per night. Live, local sports in Southeast Kansas with Varsity Sports Live. So, in a static second half here, it's 35-31. pretty much been a close game ever since this third or second quarter. Galena starting off hot here after the timeout. Already 4 passes in the possession. Turner now gives it to Kimberling. Perry at the right wing, dribbling around, looking for somebody open. Gives it out to Turner. Turner now drives in, just stuffed by the backboard. Unfortunate. Columbus now with possession. Midget driving in, kicking it back out. Youngblood now with the ball. Gives it to Lawrence. Lawrence takes a shot, misses, and gets the rebound, goes for the putback, and is fouled. Sending him to the line for 2.
That's now 9 Columbus offensive rebounds compared to Galena 4 offensive rebounds. So they've earned themselves some extra opportunities around the rim and certainly some extra points.
Lawrence with the friendly roll makes his first. Brings it to a 3-point lead. 35 Galena, 32 Titans. Lawrence takes a second and makes it. That's probably the first free throw attempt we see by Columbus where they've made both. Turner bringing it up for Galena. Turner driving in. This is fouled by Cole Youngblood. It's his second foul for the night. Perry in, passing the ball to Bakken in the backcourt. Bakken bringing it in. Bakken driving with tempo. Same Turner now, bringing it around the perimeter. Over to Kimberling. Kimberling passing it to Adams. Adams out to Perry. Perry driving in, passing it out to Bakken. Bakken back up to Adams. Turner now.
It's a huge possession. Perry looks like he got trapped right there.
The half-court line, and looks like it was a foul on Columbus.
Next foul by Columbus will put Galena in the bonus.
Foul made by Zaz. It was his first for the night. Bakken now. Got the inbound. Bring it up. Perry in the corner. Galena looking to set something up. They've been kind of struggling setting anything up on offense. Just open looks have been even a struggle here in this fourth quarter. Perry once again driving in. Perry, ball seems to be a little bit fumbled, but Bakken recovered by Perry and passed out to Bakken. He had 2 people kind of closed in on the post. Unfortunately, they weren't able to find an open look off of it. That was a personal foul, so that will send Bakken to the line. For Columbus here, being in the bonus is definitely beneficial for Galena because there's been quite a few personal fouls in the last few minutes. Only a minute left in the fourth quarter, and Galena's up by 2 points. This free throw is really big because Columbus has been really proficient in shooting in the post or driving in. So bring it to a 3-point game. Unfortunately missed by Bakken. But there's a fight for the ball. Turner, great read and steals the ball across timeout. Great job by Galena to regain possession. Especially when they're down by or up by 2 with 51.2 seconds to play. We'll be back shortly right after this time.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena. Locally owned and rooted in our community, 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live. Fourth quarter action, 51.2 seconds left in the game. Galena up by 2 and with possession. Galena fouled, sending Bakken back to the line. Bakken missing both his free throw attempts last time he was at the line. These are really big for Galena here. He makes both of these. It brings it to a 2-possession game.
Galena has 1 timeout left. Columbus still has 4 timeouts left.
First attempt is good. Brings it to a 3-point. And there's one of those Columbus timeouts. We'll stay here for that one. So coming into this, 49.5 seconds left. Galena up by 3 and attempt to make it to a 4-point lead. Cooper, what do you think we need to do for this Galena win?
Well, first of all, for Galena, you're not going to feel comfortable at all, only being up 3. So if you can come out of the timeout and sink the free throw and make it a 2-possession game, that'd make you feel better about yourself. But also, you don't want to quickly let Columbus get down the court, get in the paint, make something, or get fouled and make it right back to a 1-possession game and make you have to sink free throws. You want to play tough defense. You want to force them into a 3-point shot, really clog that paint up, and active hands in the passing lanes and try and force a turnover. If not, you hope for Columbus to settle for a 3, as they've been efficient in the paint. And their 3-pointers, we've seen them make a couple, but it hasn't been their strength tonight.
Bakken missing the second. Push foul on Quentin Cox. That'll be his 4th for the night. Just had to make sure. Wait for them to put it on the scoreboard there. So Columbus with the ball, 3-point lead.
Surprised to not see Galena put on a full court press and try and make Columbus waste some extra time.
Yeah, Columbus already at 5, so any foul is going to send them to the line. Columbus making that easy 2 points, something they've been really good at with this whole game, is just making those in the paint layups.
Yeah, they've been all over the paint on Galena. I mean, Galena's knocked down shots when they had to, but with 38.9 seconds, Columbus came down, got a basket in 11 seconds, so there's still a lot of time left. First things first for Galena, you still have a timeout, so you don't want to throw a bad pass on the inbounds. Just know you have a timeout in your back pocket if you have to call it, because you want to make sure you get it inbounded and not turn the ball over. That's the key thing. You want to get fouled and go to the line, preferably get the ball in the hands of Jack Perry and send him to the line. He's your best free throw shooter. And Galena struggled down the stretch here, 1 of 4 under a minute to play in this fourth quarter tonight. You have a couple of those free throws, the game, you feel a little bit more comfortable. Could still be a 2-possession game, but for Galena, the last thing you need is a turnover here. You know that's what Columbus is gunning for. Coach Reese on the Columbus huddle is telling his guys, go for a trap first, and if you don't get it, then foul. So
exactly, Cooper. And Galena now, Jack Perry inbounds in the ball for Galena. Got it to Zane Turner. Over to Perry. Perry now is driving up. They really need to get it past their half here. And Midget going for the foul. That was send Perry to the line. Great guy to be at the line. Perry here to bring it to a 3-point game, and that's really big for Galena since Columbus has been so proficient at driving in. Unfortunate miss by Perry. Looks like there's going to be a sub for Galena, bringing Quentin Cox for Bryson Stroop. Perry goes for the second. And unlucky roll misses. A 1-point game with 28 seconds left. Not what you like to see for Galena.
Columbus still has 2 timeouts. Galena with 1.
Youngblood. Pass it over to Midget. Midget with the ball. You think that he drives in here. Lawrence now. Let's get Midget with the ball. Youngblood, top of the key, drives in, and is fouled by Perry.
It's a good foul by Galena. They had one more foul to give, so didn't let him just go off the dribble. They'll have to inbound it here.
6.5 seconds left with the Galena 1-point lead. This is a really big game for Galena. Them being 8-10. All the other teams in the CNC above them are 3-3 all the way up to the 3rd position. It's about 4 or 5 teams 3-3. So Galena coming out with the victory in this game is going to be really big. Looks like Columbus took Galena took their full timeout to try to create a game plan for this last 6.5 seconds. Really, this is the last possession. Whoever Columbus is going to get it, Galena either needs to intercept it or I'm not. They already gave away their first, so.
Yeah, this pretty much is the last play of the game. I mean, 6.5 seconds. Probably Columbus gets the ball inbounded. They still have 2 timeouts. They can call a timeout if they're not able to get it inbounded on the first time or they don't like the look. And then from there, Columbus is going to try and get in the paint like they've done all night. So the last thing you want is do not foul at the rim, because if you foul at the rim, there's probably going to be about 2 seconds left. And in high school, you can't. Galena doesn't have a timeout anyway, but you can't call a timeout and get the ball advanced. But you don't want to foul or allow Columbus to get a rebound and a putback right at the rim. You want to try and keep the ball out of the hands of Midget, as he's going to be the one inbounding. He's been their key guy all night, Midget and Youngblood.
Big possession for Columbus here. I was looking. Midget now driving in, goes for the shot, misses. Youngblood with the rebound putback. Midget with the rebound putback, and gets the ball for the win. Definitely an unfortunate set of events there. Unfortunate for Galena. Columbus coming out with a 1-point victory. Well, we'll be back here shortly with the post-game show of Galena Sports Live.
Mercy Specialty
always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas.
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
Save the Children believes childhood without food is unimaginable. Yet around the world, children are suffering from the worst famine in our lifetime, coupled with conflict, poverty, climate change, and more. Join Save the Children and get fed up. Fed up with the lack of progress. Fed up with the injustice. Learn how you can get involved in the fight against childhood hunger at savethechildren.org/getfedup.
Oh, welcome back to Galena Sports Live post-game show. So, unfortunate loss by Galena, 36-37. 36-37. Lost by 1 point at the very end. They scored in 0.5 seconds left. Buzzer beater, double putback. It was just kind of a tough game for them offensively and defensively in the post. They're playing guarding the perimeter well. Columbus didn't really have many 3-point shooters. It's just they weren't able to guard the drive-ins and layups and putback attempts and just pretty much everything from there. We'll let Cooper take the stats here, and then we'll come back and talk more about what happened in the game.
Yeah, so Galena's leading scorer, Jack Perry, with 18 points, Zane Turner with 5, Lincoln Kimberling and Zane Adams with 3, Quentin Cox with 4, and Bryson Stroop with 2. So pretty spread out scoring amongst others except for Jack Perry, who has been the main guy all year. And down the stretch, Galena had multiple opportunities to win that game and really put it away, make it a 2-possession game, but they went 1 of 6 from the free throw line in the last minute. And I think that's what the whole game came down to. I mean, you had Botkin go to the line twice, and he shot 1 of 4, which not Galena's best free throw shooter. Then the surprise was Jack Perry went to the line and missed both free throws. You're rarely going to see that happen, and it happened. I mean, and Columbus capitalized on it. 6.6 seconds on the clock. They call a timeout, set it up. Chase Midget gets to the rim, misses his shot. The putback was no good, and then Midget sinks it with 0.5 on the clock to win it for Columbus. And, I mean, Columbus had 12 offensive rebounds in that game compared to 4 Galena offensive rebounds, but that's a lot of extra opportunities. The turnovers by both teams were in single digits, so those were a non-factor in this game, really. But Columbus's biggest downfall was their missed free throws. If they ended up losing this game, it was going to come back to those free throws. But in the end, the script switched, and it was Galena's free throw shooting that came back to bite them after we talked about Columbus going 1 of 2 and missing. They missed 6 or 7 free throws in that game at least. I don't have an exact number, but they made up for it on the offensive boards. Cole Youngblood was all over all night. I mean, he was on the perimeter, and he was chasing down rebounds. And
yeah, Cooper, Cole Youngblood, he wasn't shooting from the perimeter, but he could take the ball from the perimeter pretty much anywhere and drive in and take a pretty good look shot. And it was most of the time going to go in, and if not, he was probably getting his own rebound too. Between him and Jace Midget, they just found open lanes and open rebounds almost the entire game. And it was a real struggle for Galena here. It was a hard fight. I would say rebounds was a struggle. Pretty much anything in the post was. And yeah, sorry, I'm still a little awestruck by 1 point because Galena started off so well with a 15-5 lead, and Jack Perry scoring 12 in the first 2 minutes. But then they started face guarding Jack Perry. Galena couldn't find much else open on offense, and I think that I don't know.
At a loss for words, Cole.
Yeah,
it's been a tough season for these Bulldogs, and they'll get one more shot on Tuesday for the regular season, and it's on to Sub-State. I don't know how some of the games played out. I know Girard ended up beating Baxter Springs 48-42, I believe. There was a minute left in that game, and I'm guessing Girard won it. I didn't see the final score, but so still some action can happen, but we got one more regular season game till it's time for postseason play, and you never know. Once it's time for postseason, the whole regular season's in the past. It's a whole new record. You're 0-0. You win, you move on, you lose, you go home. And everybody knows that. And Galena, they'll have some work to do before that. They'll get Southeast Cherokee next week right here. You can watch that game at home. They'll play against them. Then they'll have the rest of that week off to rest up, get ready, and they'll go on the road to Caney Valley to play Sub-State. So still some season ahead of them. It's not a lot left, but you got to make the most of all the opportunities you get because you never know when it's going to be your last. And your final score, 37-36 here. Buzzer beater by Columbus. They win it. And Galena will play again on Tuesday. We'll bring it to you live here. Girls at 6 o'clock, 5:45 pregame. Boys following that game. And we look forward to bringing it to you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight and supporting. And thank you to our sponsors for allowing us to broadcast this to you guys for completely free. And so for Cole Grant and myself, we say so long, and everybody have a great Friday night, and we'll see you Tuesday.